501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts the whole day long. And take off all your clothes. Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Drinking in the morning. Psycho Stick starts it off. John Perry's the caboose. Somewhere in the middle, that's where the train gets loose. It's a one-way ticket to midnight. Can't find a better way. When you're drinking in the morning, it ain't just another day. We'll be drinking all day long till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour and lasts the whole day long. Taking off all your clothes. Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Yeah, drinking in the morning. Drinking in the morning. Drinking in the morning all day long. Yeah, drinking in the morning. We're drinking in the morning. We're drinking in the morning all day long.
Oh, thank you, Grammy Award winner Jim Peterick. That guy wrote Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, it's impressive.
He's got a Lamborghini, if you see it driving around. I believe it's purple, and it says Eye of Tiger on the license plate because that song paid for the Lamborghini.
Well, I mean,
everywhere you go, you hear it. Every time you hear it, every time I hear it, I send Jim a message. I'm like, oh, you just made another whatever.
Oh, do you text Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, my homeboy, Jim. I'm not throwing names around for the fun of it. Anyway, I also know Paul and Brandon from the Wisconsin Brewing Company. Hi, guys.
Hello. How are you?
Welcome to Happy Hour on the Will Rock Morning Show. Paul was at House of Harley last week, and we tried some of his NA beer, and we decided that we should have that on Happy Hour. Now, Leah is hoping you guys brew beer with the A too, right?
We sure do.
Leah was hoping that we were only having the NA beer this morning.
I just thought, like,
she was,
okay, that's nice.
Grandma was out a little late last night for the Rolling Stones.
A little.
Full disclosure, we did only bring the NA.
Okay. So you're in luck. There you go. You're in luck. You don't have to worry about it.
We can absolutely get you the other stuff.
The A beer?
Yeah, the A beer.
All right. Yeah. So, but we were trying that because it's a special beer brewed for it's motorcycle and beer is what
I love
is.
it. Yeah. So when you stop off at a bar and you want to have a drink and you're on the bike,
you know, like sweet sugary drinks or diet pop or whatever, you can have a beer, but it's the NA beer.
It's the NA beer.
I have the
like
A
that.
beer when I'm riding, but I'd be responsible with it or whatever. So, but
it's not about you; it's about others.
That's why we have these guys here today. Are you lecturing me?
No, that didn't mean
I'm gonna get you an A beer now. You need to. Somebody needs to mellow out a little bit after last night.
Edge off.
We'll take a nap.
I'm just tired
and had the Kegel all morning. So anyway, tell us about the beer, Paul.
Absolutely. So we are super proud to be partnered with Harley Davidson. So this is Harley Davidson Road King non-alcohol beer. This one that we have today happens to be an American Pilsner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an easy drinking, super refreshing, great for summertime if you're out riding and. Like you said, you stop at a bar, you want to have a beer, but be responsible.
Yeah.
And this fits right into that occasion and hopefully many others. So we just launched it and we're pretty excited to get it rolling.
All right. We're coming up. We'll give it a try and we'll talk about other stuff that they brew at the Wisconsin Brewing Company as we get Happy Hour rolling. And we'll try and get some more fluids in. Leah, who's very proud of her Kegling skills. It's 9:07.
Rain showers this morning, high of 78. I just wanted you to know I wasn't going to have an accident. You didn't need to get out like a pee-pee pad or something.
You guys, congratulations. You're on the safe side of the counter today. My co-host is very proud for not wetting herself. I wear the Depends. I'm going right now, as a matter of fact. Coming up, we're going to try some of their beer.
Don't look me in the eyes while you're going.
It makes it so much more fun. Let's go drink some beer. It is happy hour on the Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. We got Paul and Brandon here from Wisconsin Brewing Company. And we met Paul a couple of weeks ago at House of Harley at one of our rides. And he was doing samples of their tell me about it again. It's Road King. It's a very cool can.
It literally says right on it, Harley Davidson Road King, made by Wisconsin Brewing Company. So I'm friends with a executive at Harley, and about 18 months ago we just started kicking around this idea.
Let's brew some beer.
So we brewed
Let's
it,
do
we made
it.
it, we sampled it last year, and then we launched it like just 3 months ago.
And Brandon, you're the brewer?
I'm not. I'm just a worker.
You just work there? You work for the brewer? Do you ever carry around any bags of yeast or anything?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Do you really?
Wort is my favorite smell.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wort smells like, that stale beer smell. It's like that smell, but without the stale.
But fresh.
But fresh,
Yeah.
right? It's hard to explain.
It's such a great smell.
Yeah.
And
Brandon is our sales and marketing guy for this part of the country or this part of the state.
So here it is. Now, if you didn't know it was NA and you drink it, you'd be like, that's just regular beer.
Just regular beer, yeah.
Yeah, and this is intended to be that way. So
good.
When we do sampling, one of my favorite comments is, "Man, it tastes like beer," and I say that's because it is beer.
It is beer.
How does that work? Like, do you brew the beer and then you take the alcohol out, or you just don't do the step that makes the alcohol? Or?
One reason non-alc beer is on fire right now. I just got an update on the industry, and the fastest growing segment in beer is non-alcoholic beer by far.
Yeah,
and that's because new technology, either in yeast and how beers are made, or what we do, which is we brew a full strength beer and then we run it through a thing called an alchemator, which strips out the alcohol. It's a series of high pressure filters. And
is there a vat of alcohol somewhere there? Where does it go?
Well, if we could reuse it, we would, but in this case, it just kind of goes away.
It's magic. It's in your basement. It
stacks up. But
don't nobody light a cigarette.
The cool part is we're left with the beer, the original beer that we then build back up, this is not a 0.0. This is a non-alcoholic beer, so it's less than 0.5% ABV, but that still qualifies as non-alcoholic beer, and that's actually less alcohol in one of these than there would be in grape juice that's in your fridge.
So could you sell that? Can kids buy this? Could you sell this? I mean, you wouldn't because it's beer. I get the whole you couldn't, but like legally, could they? Well, in Wisconsin, they can drink whatever they want as long as mom and dad
at
12.
Okay
we would never. Yeah, if you're with your parents at a bar, if we wouldn't market it to anyone under 21.
Obviously.
In fact, on our e-commerce site, you have to click that you're 21,
right?
Verify that. But in most states, it's not licensed or regulated. It's sold like water, soda,
whatever. Yeah.
So in the state of Illinois, we are only available through e-commerce right now, but anyone can buy it. And in Wisconsin, is the only state we're rolling out into stores and bars and restaurants.
Oh, really? Okay.
And so we have hundreds and hundreds of outlets and growing every day. So
if you don't see it in the store, ask for it. The Wisconsin Brewing, the Harley Davidson beer. Well, you got the Harley Davidson beer.
Yeah. And so I would actually ask people to, if you're interested, check it out on drinkroadking.com.
Drinkroadking.com.
And that's our e-commerce platform. And everyone in Illinois can purchase it there. And I even have a discount code for your show today. So
if you do drinkroadking.com, and you go on there, it's not like if I buy wine online, you got to sign when they bring it or whatever.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have
in
to
Illinois,
sign for this. No. Okay.
There's a couple states where there's some restrictions, but not Illinois, not Wisconsin. So we're priced competitively with any other beer that sells online, and there's a lot of it happening now. And if you use the discount code WIIL Rock 10, you'll save 10% on your first order.
WIIL Rock 10.
Yeah. So drinkroadking.com.
WIIL WIIL.
Yeah.
You got that right.
Yeah.
Did you get it right? Two I's and one L.
Sometimes people mess it up.
Will Arnett.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I have to go fix that.
Okay.
But it'll be ready.
Everybody does WILL, but because that's how you would spell
I'm
Will.
not
But
saying
it's
I did that, but I might have done that.
Look how clever it is. This is our original logo. It's WI for Wisconsin, IL for Illinois.
Amazing, actually.
Well, no, not amazing. People still don't. People are still like, oh, and we've been at this for like 30 some years. So
Who's counting?
We're not too bright. Anyway, it's good. It's good beer. And you guys brew other beer, and we'll talk about that coming up too.
Yeah, sure.
Like now,
Very
and there's a tasting room somewhere. Or
yeah, we
there's
can get into all that. But yeah, we own a craft brand in Wisconsin, and we have a pilot brewery in Oconomowoc. So yeah, we got a lot going on.
On account of what? Anyway,
7 O's. Is that what it is?
Oconomowoc.
5 O's.
It's only 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's,
That's disappointing.
Leah's from the where women are happy about the town. She's from Okana.
it's kind of like it's like Will Rock. It's
Yeah.
OOCOO.
Yeah, yeah.
There's two
Showing
O's
the O
everywhere.
face.
You think it's so clever, but actually you're really screwing yourself on your own marketing there.
Yeah.
Nobody can find you. It's good beer, and we'll talk more about the other beer you guys have coming up. It's 9:18.
Rain showers this morning. Those have moved out. 78 for a high, 87 tomorrow, 70 and full sunshine for Sunday. It is 67 in Kenosha, 69 in Palatine.
We're riding on the tequila barge today to the 501
We are
Club
not.
party.
He told me he will bring iced tea.
501 tonight is at the Lake House on Pistake. You can come by boat or you can come by car. Miller Lite 95 Will Rock 501 Club party. Part of the 95 Will Rock 95 Days of Summer. $3 Miller Lite 16-ounce drafts on special. Sammy Hagar tickets, Dog Star tickets as well. That's Canoe Reeves band. If this
We're gonna get him in here, right?
We're working on it. 501 tonight. Party starts at the Lake House on Pistake. We're coming by boat. If you want to get there by car, it's West Bald Knob Point in Johnsburg. We'll see you there with Miller Lite and Will Rock.
My bike, it's electric.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
My Momentum Vita E from Antioch Cyclery. I love my electric bike. Everyone's like, oh, electric. I'm like, I could give it as much or as little as I want.
I get as much as little as I want.
I give it what it wants when I want it. All right. Giant Bicycles is their number one brand that they sell there. They have so many other brands and so many other types of bikes. kid bikes from 2 years and up. They have used bikes because the kids, they grow out of the bikes fast. They grow out of the shoes and the bikes so fast. So a used bike for a kid, that works, or a used bike for yourself. Mountain bikes, hybrid. You could find it all at Antioch Cyclery, accessories, clothing. They'll do free estimates in tune-ups as well. They sell bikes, not toys. Stop by their family-owned business for 60 plus years. They know what they're doing there, Rick and the fam. I love those guys at Antioch Cyclery, downtown Antioch off of Main Street.
Over there by Rick and the fam. And
Rick and the fam.
You've been very hip and trendy today. Today for happy hour, it's NA beer, and Leah's happy about that. It was a little late last night for her. Wisconsin Brewing is here. We're talking about the tasting room. Where is the tasting room?
So we have what's called a 5-barrel pilot brewery inside a baseball stadium in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin.
Who plays at the baseball
The
stadium?
Lake Country Dockhounds. They're part of the American Association.
The Dock House.
There's
I've heard
actually
of
a
them.
couple teams up here, the Chicago Dogs.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dogs.
Kane County Cougars.
Yeah.
Those
okay.
are all in the same league.
Same league. I know the
And
Dogs.
so we have a brewery in there. We brew tons of specialty beers. The craft brand that we market and sell in the market is called Lake Louis Brewing. We acquired that brand in 2019, and so that's been the emphasis of our craft beer.
There's
side.
a Lake Louis beer. Tell us about that beer. That's if you go on the
That's ours,
website. Yeah, what is that?
So Lake Louis is a brand that started in 2000 by a guy named Tom Porter. He retired in 2019, and we acquired it, and it is our lead dog in the market. So we sell it throughout the whole state of Wisconsin. A variety, as you can imagine, as a craft brewer, just a variety of different beers. And then that's where the tasting room is over in Oconomowoc.
And how many beers do you usually have on at the tasting room? Tell us a little bit about that experience.
We also have our facility in Verona, Wisconsin. That's where we're headquartered.
Verona's by Madison.
Right outside of Madison.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have a dozen beers on tap at all times, and half of them rotate and half of them are core beers. So, and then at the ballpark, same thing. We brew specialty beers just for the stadium. And there'll be up to a dozen different varieties there.
I was asked people, so if somebody's coming and you're both going to have to do this and you can't do the same one.
Okay.
This is called the favorite kid question that parents don't like to answer.
I like them both.
Her favorite kid is Quinn. Cooper.
Mine too.
Caden.
Oh, you gotta like Cooper, Quinn the most because she'll murder you. If you so somebody's rolling through, they're stopping to have one of your beers, and they're all available. They're all on tap in this scenario. And they're going to try one beer from Wisconsin Brewing ever, and they're going to tell all their friends about it. What one beer would you want them to try?
I would want them to try one of the original beers of our company called Badger Club. So we're based in Madison, and so no coincidence there. Badger Club is our original beer, and it's an amber lager.
I love amber beer.
Yeah.
Amber beer is the best
Amber
beer.
don't get all the cachet anymore. They've been around forever, but
There was a IPA. I want a beer that makes my face bleed.
Yeah,
But I like amber beer. Yeah.
really beautiful malt balance, a little bit of
Flavorful,
hop, super
heavy on the malt.
flavorful,
Yeah, yeah.
and easy to drink though. So
And
it's
what
not
is
like
that called?
Badger Club.
And is that one of your?
Amber
Is it
lager.
always available?
Always around. Always, it's all over this part. It's all over
Get it in the can.
racing in Kenosha County, all over the place.
All right. Badger. All right. And all right, Brandon, your turn. You can't pick the same one. You got to pick another favorite kid.
Well, I like sours and
Sour beers are cool.
so I can't pick between my two kids, but Mama
Sour is my favorite.
yes,
Really?
so
Yeah.
I love a good
Mama
sour.
Sita is key
Mamacita?
Mamacita
Mamacita.
has a little lineage to the brewery in Verona, but it is a key lime sour with raspberry, traditional kettle sour. And then we have a tart lime twist, which is a goza. So coriander and sea salt, German style.
Oh,
I think he's just saying.
did you bring?
He's saying
but
fake
we're,
words now.
we're going to find some.
He's making
after
up
this, and
words.
We're going to bring it in. Yeah,
Yeah. Is it?
That's our bad.
Have you broken into Illinois yet?
not with Lake Louis. No,
You know, because they always say over at Benny's, they say if it's worth drinking, they'll have
They'll
it there.
have it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
We have-
apparently
we actually-
Benny's is wrong.
we
They don't
sell
have it
a
yet.
little bit in Illinois, but it's hardly
Yeah.
available. I wouldn't. Yeah, so this is more if you most Illinoisans.
Illinoisans,
Those are-
Illinoisians, Illinois.
That's us.
Yeah.
Cross the border to buy brands like New Glarus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could do the same. Lake Louis is available down here.
Sneak in.
southern
Yeah. They're
Wisconsin.
putting up guardhouses now where you'll have to, you get the EM50
All
urban
the
assault vehicle.
Wisconsin people
Yeah,
sneak in
so-
here to buy the marijuana,
Yeah,
and then
Wisconsin plates are at the dispensaries.
It's
and
the weed beer reciprocal rules are going on there.
There's a
Nine-
building that straddles both the state lines.
You
if you have them
build
both.
one on a state line. It's got beer on one side, weed on the other.
Genius.
People just
Wow.
want.
Not just a hat rack.
I'd be like, is there a cot? You know, I'll just
I'm gonna live here now.
I'll just live here. It's 9:28.
Rain showers this morning. Those have not moved through. In fact, those have decided to stick around for a little bit longer. 78 for a high, 87 for tomorrow, 70 and full sunshine for Sunday.
Leah's already trying to use the rain as an excuse to not have to go on the.
It's not have to go on the boat.
Tequila yacht today.
Well, no, and I'm getting conflicting stuff because my kid is about to play, his baseball game got postponed, and then he was like, "No, we're good to go." And I just texted him. I was like, "This says it's raining right now." He's like, "I don't know what you're looking at." I was like, "I'm looking at a precipitation map, and now this is saying that it's going to start raining again at 5, and we're going to be. I know what's going to happen. We're going to be on the boat." And it is just going to start raining, and I'm going to be wet when I get to the 501, and it might be a little warm. So they're going to have the AC on, and then I'm going to be wet, and I'm going to catch a chill, and then I'm going to catch a cold, and I won't be able to debate. And it's just going to be a mess.
And that's a trip inside the mind of Leah. This is what I work with every day.
It was
It's-
enjoyable.
It's fun, but there are moments of terror like that where you think, oh my God, we're going down this hill and we're going to crash. It ain't easy being Leah. You want to do the happy hour news, or you want to go
Yes.
lay down or practice Kegels somewhere?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, thank you for that.
It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. And if you're bored with getting your caffeine fix from coffee, there's a new option out there for you. Nothing like a rack of ribs to wake you up. Am I right or am I right?
Oh yeah.
Give me that. baby back ribs. 5 Hour Energy just unveiled a caffeinated barbecue sauce for the
I
summertime.
mean, obviously.
Each serving is going to have 60 milligrams, which is like a weak cup of coffee. Like your cup of coffee probably
It
is
make
like
it very
90.
dark here.
Yeah.
It's I doubled the
Ugh, I
coffee
hate the coffee
powder.
here. They're giving away 12-ounce bottles through their website now. There's only one
You get
flavor.
it for free.
It's peach mango.
All right.
Yeah.
What is it? It's peach mango.
Barbecue sauce. It's a
Barbecue sauce.
caffeinated barbecue sauce
So you're
by
eating
5 Hour Energy.
I had ribs. Just give me another rack of ribs. What's going? Man, he's eating those ribs like a badger. Give me another rack of ribs. Let's not caffeinate our food, okay? Or do caffeinate it and don't tell people
Don't
that
tell
it's
anyone,
caffeinated.
yeah.
We pulled a prank like that the opposite way with a beer once, and we'll talk to these guys about it because we could use their beer for that. That's on the way. It's happy hour, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. So we're talking about NA beer. We got Road King here, Harley Davidson beer from the Wisconsin Brewing Company. NA beer. What we've done happy hour here for a long time. Fridays, 9 to 10, last hour of the show of the week. I take my tie off and we relax a little bit.
Unbutton my pants.
We're a little more serious. She
Which
unbuttons
don't
her
have
pants,
a button.
which
They're stretchy pants.
obviously. So Leah loosens her stretchy pants. But I digress. So we've been doing this for a while, and we used to do these things called keggers, where we would randomly just go outside in front of the radio station at the old location and drink, and have people come by. And one time we got
It's original.
We got a half barrel of. What do you mean? It's original.
You were like, we do this thing where we get a kegger and we
At
go
work,
outside
yeah,
and
drink at
and
work.
drink.
Though, have you
Oh,
ever
so you
done that
just-
at work
just-
before?
Every day.
Yes.
During the middle of your shift, not
said every
working in a
day.
brewery. He's cheating.
That's what I said.
cheating.
That's
That
why I
is
said we're talking to the
that
guys.
is the job.
I know.
I drink and eat all day long.
That's
Get
I
what
paid.
was
we are.
being a sarcastic
All
ass.
right, we found a job better than ours.
Yes.
Fine. Anyway, so we would have these keggers, and we would just listeners could come by and have the beer with us, and we just this is back before everybody was so tight ass. But we did one where we got a half barrel of NA beer.
Mm.
And we had listeners come by and they were drinking the beer and were acting the fool. It was psychological drunkenness. And it was like a real, like they were, I'm so drunk or whatever.
Damn.
I'm like, it's NA.
It's NA.
You guys
Surprise.
should,
Did you
should
tell
do some
them?
tastings where you're like, yeah, why don't we pound a few cans or whatever and see who, because there is a psychological
You
factor.
There
I
has to
think
be
you
a-
relax when you're drinking. So when you're drinking this, even though you're not getting actually physically altered, I think you chill out. You're having beers, right?
And now more than ever, people would not tell the difference because NA beer is so
it's
much
the
better.
same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
If you were drinking it
delicious.
15 years ago,
Yeah.
it was a little
But
dicey.
NA beer is like, I have a friend Karen. She drinks NA beer, and wherever we go, it's always like, it's what do they have, and it's
Yeah,
always
it
something
is.
different.
Yep, it is.
And there's not, you can't like get the same because it's just bars will pick like one or
Yeah.
whatever. But if people have all the biker bars pick this, it's Harley Davidson
And that's
beer.
the goal. We're trying to be wherever the Harley riders are. And the beauty of Harley Davidson, is that there's the rider community, which is passionate and daily involved. And then
Yeah.
there's the fans of the brand. So
yeah.
for us to be able, and my background is in brand building and marketing. And so when this opportunity came for us to partner with an icon like Harley Davidson, it was a no-brainer. I mean, it's one of the most powerful brands in the world, and we're a little Wisconsin Brewing Company,
It's huge.
and through a great partnership with two Wisconsin companies, we're excited about this. So.
And where can you get Road King beer? Is there a list somewhere?
Yeah,
With,
so
like, has all
if
the
you're in,
locations?
we only are rolling out in terms of distribution in the state of Wisconsin at this point. As someone who's been in the beer business a long time, it is difficult to build a new brand, so you have to stay focused, and we're focusing on retail in Wisconsin. If you go to drinkroadking.com, and there's a store finder on there.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And so all the stores in Wisconsin are listed. We keep that updated. And then, like I said, if you're in Illinois or anywhere else listening to this, you can order it online.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. If you're interested, check it out. I just put the link on the video for TomTube for happy hour today. It is happy hour, 9:37.
Rain showers today with a high of 78.
This is Dorothy on Will Rock. You guys doing Yellowstone stories.
Yeah.
How does that all relate to this?
Umbrellas of different companies like Wisconsin Brewing Company, right?
All right.
That's how we got here.
Wisconsin Brewing Company. We own Lake Louis. We own Harley Davidson Road King. We have a amazing facility in Verona, which
it's like-
we have live music all weekend. We get 100,000 people there a year. And then we are a major or a large and growing what we call co-packer. So we make a lot of other beverages for other brands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right.
just explained umbrella to you like
Yeah.
this.
You have
It's
a
like
pointy
this.
umbrella, and your umbrella is a roof at your house. Is there anything in your life that's normal that wouldn't have somebody go, what? No? All right. So her umbrella is like a roof, and she explained that. Thank you for explaining your version of it, which makes more sense to me. That's cool. And you said 100,000 people at these events?
At our tap room in Verona, which is our main facility, our production facility, we have a little lake there. We have live music, and through the course of a year, especially in the summer, we'll get over 100,000 visitors.
Jeez. All
Wow.
right. Sounds like we should do a live broadcast there, Karen.
I think we should.
Yeah. It's a good time. And
How
drink
far is
all
that?
the different beers.
It's
It's
just
Madison,
it's
like
just outside of Madison.
Oh, it's
2.5,
not
3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Depends on who's driving.
Yeah, that's a slow drive.
Yeah. Well, I'll go on the motorcycle.
I was gonna
we'll
say-
make a stop.
Yeah.
I get to the
That's
Dells
great.
in 2.5
Well,
hours.
we make a
And
stop. There's a little bar between the interstate and Whitewater that I stop
I
at.
talked to a mutual friend of ours.
Which
He
bar?
said, you're going to be at Sturgis?
I don't know the name of it. I always go there. Isn't that weird? I've
That
been there
could be
100
key.
times. That's weird. But
Whitewater's fun.
You're going to be
Yeah.
in Sturgis, or you have been to
Go
Sturgis?
Warhawks.
Every year.
Yeah, every year. This will be
our friend
10th or 11th
Jesse
year.
James Dupree says
That's
hi.
a friend of mine. I call him right now. He'll answer and he'll be like,
go.
"Here we go." On
He will.
She doesn't like it when I call people.
He's been super generous with his time
Jesse's
and
a good
energy
guy.
and effort,
Always.
and he's supporting Road King.
So,
from
are
the
you
go.
going to be in Sturgis with Road King?
We're going to be at Harley Davidson Homecoming in Milwaukee,
All
and
right.
we'll be at Sturgis. Yep.
I am the MC at House of Harley for all the festivities there. Things start Thursday, run through
Yep, we'll be
Sunday
with-
with
we'll be
live
there.
music
Yep.
and all that. I'll see you there. And then in Sturgis, we broadcast from the Pappy Hill Campground Full Throttle Saloon for the week. So
Yep, we'll be
if you
there
guys
with
are there,
Jesse.
come
Yep.
out. We'll
Yep.
hang. It'll be a
Yep.
good time.
He also
Call my
said,
friend Jesse James Dupree, personal friend of mine.
Personal
He
friend.
said he's paying me a little extra to say that he changed your diapers.
He's actually helped me with a lot of things. I don't recall that, but I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Okay.
There
I said,
are
are you sure you want
Sturgis-
me to say that on the air? He said, you must.
You go to
So-
Sturgis things. I should show you a text he sent me about what's available in Sturgis this year for me. Anyway, we'll talk about that
That's
off
off-
the air.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's 9:43.
Rain showers this morning, high of 78, 87 for tomorrow, 70 and full sunshine on your Sunday. It is 70 in Gurnee and 70 in Kenosha.
Mima is pissed because she's not as young or fun as me, is what it is. She went out late last night. She's a little crabby, is all.
I'm not
So,
crabby. I'm sleepy. You could see it, right?
Yeah.
You even said I didn't.
You're sleepy. I'm dopey. So we got most of the dwarves covered this morning. mean, who isn't on a carb cycling program? What is it? You're having a beer. There's carbs in beer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
there
a
are.
ton.
Is this part of your carb cycling program?
This is going to kind of throw off my macros, but it's worth it.
Are your macros okay? I didn't.
That's my nickname.
Macro?
Yeah.
Hey, macro.
Yeah.
Is Brandon micro? That
Yeah,
sucks
he's
because
micro.
people hear that and they're like,
He's
what?
micro.
It's a motion in the ocean.
Let her laugh. She thinks that's so funny. Manageable. It's been described as manageable.
He's macro, you're micro.
Brandon gets it. Motion in the ocean. I put in the
That's
work.
right.
I put in the effort. Okay.
Man.
You're a lot today,
I
and you're
know.
normally a lot. So you're a lot on top of a lot. I can't wait to get on a tequila yacht with you later on today.
Sign me up.
Yeah,
It's
you guys
gonna-
want to
it's
go out
gonna
on the
rain.
chain of lakes? You've never been to Blarney Island? We need to get your beer at Blarney Island.
yeah.
Is what we need to do. I don't even know they have an NA beer at
I don't
Blarney
know if they
Island.
do either.
Yeah,
At the port, probably,
yeah, but
but
once you get to the island, all bets are off.
Yeah.
It's a bar in the middle of a lake. It's been there 100 years.
you got to take a boat to get
You
there.
got to take a boat to get there. And when you step off the boat, you in your mind, it's like you're on vacation.
tropical paradise.
It's like
Yeah.
you're on vacation.
Yeah.
It's the Key West of the Midwest, the greatest boating bar in the world, a mile away from reality, the bar that boobs built.
I am surprised
Four
Brandon hasn't been
catchphrases.
there.
Four
Four of
catchphrases.
them, yeah, a lot of
so you take a boat,
catchphrases.
but you step off the boat, and in your mind, you're like, "Oh, I'm on vacation. I can act a fool. When am I going to see these people again?" But it's actually your next door neighbor and your boss and your
Uh-huh.
boss's cousin.
And you guys have to ride a boat back together.
And then you got on a boat out on the shuttle out.
Oh,
It's like
it's
you're in a
something.
library. You're just sitting there. Everybody's gonna, hey, we want to Blarney Island. And on the way back, there are people swinging their bras over their heads and dry humping one another. So that's mostly me, but still,
You got to stay seated on the boat.
yeah,
They yell.
you do
at
have to stay seated. No flash photography.
Especially on the way back.
Yeah, yeah. So
No flash.
you guys
photography.
need to get your beer there. Wisconsin Brewing Company,
We'll
all
work
the
on it.
different beers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Blarney Island. But it's good beer. And we talked about the other beers you guys have in the tasting room, and I'm assuming there's events. You guys talked about there's parties at the tasting room and stuff like that. Like, what's
Well-
the big thing that people should go to?
Okay, well, we have in Verona, which is outside of Madison, as we mentioned, we have constantly all summer, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, live music. We have an outdoor stage.
Yeah.
It's right on a little lake. It's beautiful. So constantly doing events. And then at the ballpark in Oconomowoc, we're lined up with the promotional schedule of the baseball
Of the team, yeah.
So like if they did a special promo like last week where they had Oconomowoc, Wisconsin is actually connected to the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
The writer lived there for a while. And
All
that kind
right.
of thing.
Frank L. Baum.
Do you
they
know
have-
the Wizard of Oz is the first place it ever showed was the Rhodey Theater in Kenosha. Was the first place the Wizard of Oz
Yeah, so there's
showed.
a lot of connection in
They
Wisconsin.
got a print of it and they showed it accidentally like a night early
Yeah.
before the world premiere, which was in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
This is Leah has now left the conversation. She doesn't care about
Well,
the Wizard of Oz.
Oconomowoc
She's probably
did.
never
No,
seen it.
I was
Oconomowoc also. Yeah.
Oconomowoc showed it 3 days before Hollywood premiered it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Kenosha was the
And
day
Kenosha
before.
showed it a day
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
that.
And
We were
so-
just everybody. Wizard of Oz was here.
They changed their name for a weekend last week to the Flying Monkeys
Did they really?
in honor of the anniversary of the Wizard
team?
of Oz.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
again we see that we make a beer called Follow the Fuzzy Brick Road.
The Fuzzy Brick Road.
It was a peach wheat beer. So and then it was
all
like
right.
if I only had a beer. So we play up on all that
I
stuff.
love
So we're
that.
constantly
We had a
just
bobblehead.
It was a bobblehead day, so
If I
yeah.
only had a beer.
We sponsored the bobblehead. And it was
I
a tin man.
would be
That is
giggling
amazing.
instead of being if I only had a beer.
follow the Fuzzy Brick Road.
I
Yeah.
like it. I
Yeah.
like it. And you guys do all that. So
And then with Road King, we're just really linked with Harley Davidson.
Getting it everywhere.
All the dealerships, we're doing tons of sampling. We'll get out to bars and do sampling. And then, like I said, the big events, Homecoming
yeah,
next month.
you'll be there.
And then,
It's at your local retailers all
Yeah.
throughout Metro
It's good
Milwaukee.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And I'm getting a little bit. If you drank NA beer, how much would you have to drink to get a buzz? Because you said there's a micro amount, but it's
Yeah.
the same alcohol as in
Couldn't-
grape juice.
I think it leaves your system faster. I mean, it would be impossible. pretty
Challenge
much.
accepted. Kegel,
And,
Bring
Kegel,
it.
yeah,
one of the-
Tampon Man and Kegel Girl are gonna give it a shot, and we'll see what goes on. Hey, we got your superhero name. Dun dun dun.
Kegel girl.
There you go. There you,
You
go.
can be
Do you
our
wear a
spokeswoman.
cape?
Not all heroes wear capes, Brandon.
Kegel Tampon Man wears it. Well, it's a string, but it looks like a cape. So there's that. These guys are like, what are we on? 9:51.
Rain showers today with a high of 78.
It's happy hour. I don't know. I'm feeling happy. It's the psychological effect, thanks to Wisconsin Brewing. A lot going on.
There is a lot
People
going
watching
on.
the video are like,
Imagine
it's
being in
a
here.
circus on your head. There's more going on in there.
Yeah. Very little do I share.
The Lollipop Guild is actually in.
We
Speaking
represent Leah's brain, Leah's brain, Leah's brain. We represent. You're not going to join Leah's brain. She's crazy today.
Anyway, I do.
Crazier.
It's
today.
9:54.
Rain showers today with a high of 78.
All right, we got to thank the Wisconsin Brewing folks for being in here this morning. I think we're a little bit drunk. I think Paul's wrong. And Brandon is here. No, we're just having a good time.
Yeah.
So, final plug: if people want to get your beer or they want to, check it out.
I think it all starts with drinkroadking.com. You can, if you're in Wisconsin or anywhere around here, find a store locator.
Okay.
Go buy it at retail. If you're a little further away, you could order online. And there's a discount code, WIILROCK10.
Is it Will Rock or I put it's
Because of,
WIIL.
Because of the potential typos, I put both.
Okay, so WIIL or WILL, both will work 10% off.
10.
Will Rock 10.
But
You were
rock
missing.
also?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me is the word rock on there too?
Will Rock 10.
Oh,
10 is for
gosh.
10% off.
Let me have my internet person fix that right now.
Okay. Hey, internet guy.
Sorry. I gotta. Thanks. Oh, look, Kara's doing voices. Kara from our sales department now plays the character of internet guy on the show. Hey, internet guy.
I was there for the first time.
Add that. You meant internet guy. Hey, internet guy, add that to the crawl, okay? Okay. He's just some dude who talks without moving his mouth. What are you, you're a ventriloquist?
Balls haven't dropped.
Go here and his balls have. You are a classy broad. You really are. His balls haven't dropped.
He sounds like a woman.
Kara, congratulations. Your balls haven't dropped. Let us know when we do. We'll get that on the air. If you missed the show today, you missed the Alcohol Was a Factor News where drunk Garth Brooks showed up and hung out with Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow.
You
a
missed,
good time.
You missed Lady Carol. You missed Loitering with Leah.
Oh, never going to live that down.
And you missed a man named Daniel?
A man named, it's the man named Daniel.
The man named Daniel.
I'm here for your animal crackers.
You got to make a decision, punk. Did I fire 5 shots or did I fire 6?
Do you not remember a man named
He was like
Daniel?
a cowboy, right?
But he wasn't a cowboy. You said he sounded like a cowboy, so we changed him into a cowboy.
He was a cowboy.
Okay, in that story in your mind.
So on the radio, it's got to be true. All right, we'll wrap whatever this is up next on Will Rock.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's 4th of July sale is going on now, so celebrate and save with great summer deals throughout the store. Like 24 packs of spring water, 4 for $12. 15% off Mother's Brand vehicle cleaning products. 3M multi-purpose adhesive spray, $7.99. And rewards members get select bags of Blaine's Wild Bird Food, 2 for $12. In a rush? Place your orders online and pick them up in our convenient drive-thru in just 1 hour. In honor of Independence Day, Blaine's Farm and Fleet will be closed on Thursday, July 4th.
Jim Mars is like, food truck. You had me at food truck. Hi, Will Rock.
Hey, I heard
Hey.
the golf swing.
Okay, that's nice.
I'm
Wow.
doing great. Thanks. How are you? I'm a piece of meat.
doing great.
Just tell me what you want. Don't, not hi, Tom. How are you, Tom? Is Leah still
Hey, Leah.
cabling, Tom?
It's
Yeah.
Friday.
All right,
TGIF.
It's Friday. On Friday, you don't have to be polite. Really.
Right,
Just be
what
rude.
is that crap?
I'm just going to go up to the bar when we get there for the 501 and go, get in here. Anyway, what's your name?
Let me know how that
Mark.
works.
Mark, where are you calling from?
M-A-R-K.
Oh, thank you for spelling it.
Actually, I'm 94 going
There are
towards Kenosha
C's.
right now.
There are marks with C's, fancy marks. I get it. He's going through Kenosha now.
M-A-R-K.
It's really been great talking to you, Mark. Hold on the line, okay? You're a hoot. You're the golf swing. He's caller number 10, so he's qualified for the sold out 95 Will Rock Your Flies Open golf outing. Sold out in like 8 seconds. So these guys should sample out there. It's good stuff. Thank you guys for coming in today. Wisconsin Brewing. You find out more at drinkroadking.com. Discount code WIILROCK10. One word. That's easy. Everybody's going to use that. There you go. It's the biggest discount code ever.
Thanks for having us.
Paul, Brandon, thank you guys
Yeah.
for coming in. Verona, and we want to go there. It's fun.
Let's do
My
it.
brother and sister both live in Madison, so
Okay.
I'm sure my brothers slept at your place a couple times. So
I think I got him a ride home last
sounds
night.
like a lot of fun. Thank you
appreciate
guys
you
for coming
guys.
in
Yeah,
for
thank
happy
you.
hour. 501 Club Party. We're taking the Tequila Love Boat to the
I don't
Lake
know if
House
that's a
on
thing.
Pistachey. We'll be there at 501 with Miller Lite and Will Rock. I'm at Blarney Island tonight, live from 9 to 11. Tomorrow morning, we got the Weekend Rewind, 6 until 10. House of Harley, 10 o'clock, kickstands up for the Full Throttle Rock and Ride. I'll be at the Elkhorn Saloon noon until 2 for the after party. Leah is out at 4 at Celebrate Fox Lake.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
concert
a
tickets,
lot
stuff like
going on
that.
this weekend.
Find out about all our events on the Road Trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com under the Go tab. Have a great weekend. Be nice to each other. The delightful Jen Mar coming in next.
Drink beer.
95 Will Rock, the rock station.